Hey, what's going on, everybody? Guess who's back? This guy right here is back, and I just want to talk about something that's not exactly newsworthy or anything like that. It's not exactly breaking news, but John Cena coming back again from an injury way before he is scheduled to makes me wonder a few things. For starters, the question I have for anyone watching this, and kind of to myself even, is: does John Cena come back earlier than he should, or does WWE oversell his injury so he comes back around the time he should, and and they make it look like he's Superman or something coming back way earlier than he's supposed to? In reality, that's the actual time frame, and they're just not telling anybody. That makes me wonder. The Royal Rumble, he came back. He was way early coming back on that. People were shocked. I was shocked that he came back and he won the Rumble. Back I don't remember what year that was, 08, 07, somewhere around there. Because I know Orton won in 09, so I think it was 08. Could be wrong. But, yeah, I think it was 08 because I think Taker won 07. But, anyways, the whole, Cena coming back early thing, to me, I think that it's either, Vince, let's just say hypothetically that the time frame that they give us is like January, February, when he's supposed to be coming back, is realistic. Like that's really what the original plan was. If that's the case, then Vince McMahon is either really pushing to get John Cena back, or Cena is just really afraid to lose that face of the company, lose that popularity thing, and he has to get back. One way or another. It's one of those two things, or it's both those things combined, or it's just the fact that he doesn't actually need to be out long as they say, just so he comes back looking like Superman. It's one of those three things. Now, which one it is, I honestly don't know. But in my opinion, I think it's a combination of the first thing and the third thing, which is, I think that they say that he's going to be out longer, and they say like he has completely torn, and they oversell the injury, just like they do for anything else. Like, for example, Triple H has a broken jaw. Like, he couldn't just be, have a concussion or be sore. He has a possible completely shattered jaw from that WMD. Like, they're going to be oversells things to the point where it's just not realistic, And I think that they might do that with Cena. I think it's a combination of Cena being not anywhere near as bad a shape as they say he is, mixed with the fact that he has to get back. He has to be that face. He has to be the main guy, and he's he can't afford to let anyone else be bigger than John Cena. I think it's a mixture of those two, kind of the Hogan-esque kind of thing that he did over the years. No one could be bigger than him. Now, that's just my opinion on what I think it is. Don't get me wrong, I've met Cena. He's a really nice guy. So I'm not a Cena hater by no means. I know some of you guys are, and by some I mean a majority of the people I talk to are. But obviously I'm not. I mean, I got a John Cena life-size standee in the back of my gaming room, which is where I'm actually at right now. And this is usually where I shoot most of my videos these days, in my gaming area. It's just easier for me. I'm in this room more than anything else in my house, so it's just more, just simpler for me to do that. Now, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Cena is more hurt than, do you think he's, well, let me rephrase that. Do you guys think that Cena is, coming back early and he's actually not even fully healed? Which I don't think is a possibility, because I don't think WWE would risk, future injuries. So clearly I think he's got to be medically cleared. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Cena has to come back early because of himself and he don't want anyone else to be, take his spot? Do you think it's Vince McMahon pushing to get him back to sell more t-shirts? Or do you think that he's actually healed and they oversell how long he's actually hurt to just make him look more, superhuman and come back early? It's one of those three. And as far as the match with Del Rio, it'd be kind of interesting if he won that title, because that means he'd be the SmackDown face, which he hasn't been a full-time SmackDown guy in years and years and years. So I think the last time he was a SmackDown guy was when he had the World Heavyweight title. Well, I don't remember. Was that the World Heavyweight title was on SmackDown? I don't know. It's all blurry, but it's been a long time. It's been a long time since he's been the face of SmackDown. I mean, it was back before the whole Edge, face of SmackDown days and stuff. So, Batista and all that. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to find out what exactly is going on with that situation. Now, for those of you guys that get the magazines, we got the new Triple H magazine, the King of Kings, the COO, the owner and COO of the WWE, Triple H, is on the cover. It says, "Who will stop Triple H?" We got who will stop Triple H? John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, Steve Austin, or Undertaker. And I guarantee you one thing, it's not going to be Steve Austin, as much as I'd love to see him come back and stop anybody. But it's not going to be that guy, so it's probably going to be either the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, or John Cena. So that's the magazine. This is the Epic Action edition, I guess. So there's that. But here's what I care about right here. We got the WWE 14 right there. That's going to be awesome right there. And then obviously inside you got your shameless promotion of WrestleMania, telling you to get your tickets while you can. So, you know, obviously, coincidentally enough, there's no Rock on the ad right there, which may or may not be telling us something. So we got Kofi Kingston in this place, which is always a great, you know, replacement for the Rock guys. Kofi Kingston, yeah, that's great. But yeah, so got the magazine out for any of you guys that get these. I just get them in the mail all the time. I really don't read much of them, to be honest with you guys, because I just don't get around to doing it. I just look at some of the stuff. Every now and then I look at a few articles. Like I like the Then and Nows they add. This one you see a wrestling god, JBL, the best announcer around in my opinion. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. I really am a huge fan of JBL. I know some people think that I'm kidding around with some of this stuff. And I am on a lot of things, but JBL to me, my two favorite announcers of all time are very unique. My favorite announcers are heel Jerry the King Lawler over the years. You know, he was just always a great heel announcer. Hated the Michael Cole heel. I thought he was horrible at it. And JBL, which I like because he's not completely heel and he's kind of neutral. At times he's, you know, putting over the faces, and at other times he's putting over the heels. And I completely enjoy it. I think it's just, I think he's the best, and to me he's the most entertaining. I mean, King says a few funny things every now and then, but King's kind of lost all of his flavor. He's not like he used to be. You know, he says some really stupid stuff sometimes, but JBL, that guy's where it's at. I'll talk to you guys later. Any of you guys that could, I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I usually put a little subscribe bubble either right there or down in that area. So if you could subscribe to me, I'd appreciate it. And tell your friends to subscribe to me that like wrestling too, because the more subscribers I got, the more desire I got to make videos. So I appreciate any of you guys that like my videos. Shout out to Boston Fan, and you know, Tony Talents and all the other guys that have supported me through the time and stuff. And Jedi Blood, get online so I can beat you in Madden and finally stop backing out from our bet. Alright, talk to you guys later.